most welcome guests. I would like to tell you about one of the most adventurous activities that becomes very popular, especially during summer. It's hitchhiking. As we all know, hitchhiking is a method of transportation that is used by many people across all over the world, and that is gained by asking other people to give a free ride. So now let's see how we are familiar with hitchhiking. I would like to ask you to raise your hands who hitched at least once in his or her life. Hitched for free. Okay? Let's start with Maria. Maria? What for? Why? Some people say it's dangerous, some say it's adventurous, right? So.
In fact, at that time it was not dangerous, and but it was very bad because we were traveling in our hiking trip. We were in our hiking trip, and it is banned to use any transportation during this trip. But we were right in the village, so we went down from the mountain, and we had to go over the mountain. But we had to cross this village. We didn't want to go through this pavement, so we asked
I devote part of my speech to people like you, who like to hitch. Frank, what about you? What drove you to hitch? Money?
I was
feelings?
7 or 8, living on a farm, and the nearest town was several miles away.
You don't have money?
No.
You don't have a job at 7, right?
No. Job, working on the farm, that's enough of a job. But I wanted to go into town to buy candy. Hello, anyone?
Okay, not so many people, I see. So the less you know, the more you can get interested to the end of my speech. Really, some people hitch for fun or taking a pleasure, or I don't know, to have a great adventure or to take a risk. Others people like hitching and consider it as an opportunity to meet a lot of friends and to meet new people. Every year in Great Britain, hundreds of students participate in a competition that is called Jailbreak, where a group of people compete with one another to see who gets farthest away from the university without any money spent on travel. Other students in UK participate in hitchhiking also every year on a yearly basis, just to raise money for different kind of charities. They participate in a hike to Morocco or Prague. Actually, Morocco and Prague is one of the most favorite in UK. It's interesting to know that in different countries people use different methods signaling to a driver to stop a car and that you are seeking for a ride. For example, in UK and in United States, one would sum up, while in South Africa, people usually display a back of the hand with index finger pointing up. For example, in India, hand is waved with palm downwards. In Israel, the hitchhiking signal is to point index finger downwards, like in our country. It's very interesting, and you should know in which country to use which methods of signaling. For those who got interested a bit in hitchhiking, I would like to give a few tips how to succeed in hitchhiking. There are 3 major factors to get a ride and to succeed there. First of all, it's location. Second of all, it's location. And third of all, it's location. So it's all about location. Really, location is very important. So that is why you need to find a place where you can be seen earlier by the driver for him to have a time to take a decision whether to pick you up or not. and a place where he or she can safely pull over. Second, don't catch a hitch from the downtown. Instead, take a bus or any other public transport to the edge of the city, because city drivers are traveling mostly short distances. Third, be aware about different kind of signaling, different kind of right gestures used locally in different countries, because the sum up signal doesn't work everywhere. It works only in some parts of the world. Third, be aware of the legal enforcement of the hitchhiking. In some countries such as Canada, United States, in some places hitchhiking is out of law. It's illegal. So that is why you can get in trouble hitchhiking on the road. Finally, be prepared to walk all the day, because it's not easy, and hitchhiking is more about walking adventure with a chance of getting a ride rather than something else. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, stick your thumb out, hit the road, just take the first chance, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.